Hi, welcome. So we're going to do a channeled message and see what comes through. There's been a lot of energy movement today. That's one way to put it. So what I thought we could do to get things rolling and see what wants to come through is pull a card from the Wild and Sacred Feminine Oracle deck. It is a beautiful deck. So let's just see what energy is here for us to feel into and see what message is coming through for you. Thank you for being here. This is wild. That is wild. Owl awareness. Just a bit ago, I pulled an owl. And then I just sat with, I just deleted it too. I just deleted it. And why did I delete it? Sometimes I do silly things. I pulled an owl from a different deck, from the Animal Spirit Guidebook. It's not on top, but oh my God, that's so weird. I just have to trust what's happening. So I pulled an owl from the Animal Spirit Guidebook and read it, and it was just so beautiful. Was that the one that was part of the last reading? No, that was Swan. So I pulled owl. I wasn't recording that one. And then cut, go to a different, and then I sat and did a reading, a channeled message, and it had imagery of a hawk. And then it went into what I was getting was bald eagle, and then it kind of went on. And I scrapped it because it felt like maybe I didn't wait long enough, and maybe this is where it's going to ground in. But there was a bald eagle imagery that was really significant. And then of course, right on top here, here's the eagle. So that's confirmation that maybe these two are related. And I got the owl again, and it says awareness. So there's something here about your awareness, because what I was getting in the prior message, we didn't have any cards with owls or birds out at the time, but there was a hawk image in mind, and you being able to take a higher perspective or connect higher. And it felt very confident, like you could just stay up there forever, like hawks tend to do. And then it sort of morphed into a bald eagle. And then it was like the crown chakra energy and that connection. So now we have owl awareness. And I actually want to read this from the start and then see what we're getting. And this takes a while to get the page because, oh, maybe not, 43, because they're not numbered. Where's number 43? Okay. So it says owl awareness, or the shadow would be unconsciousness. To know the dark, go without sight, and find that the dark too blooms and sings and is traveled by dark feet and dark wings. That's a little poem by Wendell Berry. The message is, wide-eyed owl swoops out of the dark, flying into the periphery of your rational mind. She summons your supernatural perception, your silent awareness. With her acute night vision and keen hearing, owl teaches clairvoyance, awareness, and wisdom, but her perceptiveness goes beyond things of a sensory nature. Continually vigilant, owl alerts you to things unseen by the naked eye. When the owl calls to you, you need to sharpen your powers of observation, starting with your own true nature. Imagine an owl's miraculous swiveling head when you bring your consciousness full circle to expose any blind spots that keep you from discerning the whole truth. Sometimes making the unconscious conscious is all you need to trigger the process of change. Just as owls' knowing manifests in the dark, your own insight flourishes when you peer into the mysterious depths of the soul. Instead of inhabiting the echo chamber of your thoughts, turn your awareness inward and keep silent watch. Peel away the layers of mind chatter to reveal spiritual knowledge that normally remains hidden. Pay attention to your dreams, as owl favors messages born through the night. Like owl, your wisdom will mature as you learn to see in the dark, becoming adept at perceiving what others cannot. When you forget the gift of your all-seeing owl eyes, you can fall prey to powers and patterns that feed on the unaware. Sidestep this possibility by conjuring owl's omniscient perspective. See wide, see far, see essence. Use owl to ascend into the simplicity of what is, not what you think may be. Unhook yourself from the story and bear witness. Don't stir a single thought. Soar above the distortion of ego and experience the vantage point of pure being. Drawing owl portends illumination. Got the chills. Perhaps you have already sensed its presence. Filter out distractions and keep your eyes open. Owl rides on silent wings and emerges from the shadows when you least expect it. Awaken to your awareness. You know what just came to me? I was trying to see if owl was on top. No, look. See, I bookmarked it with the owl. You guys, what is the owl telling us? Well, we just read that. Let me read this owl to you, okay? Abundance, clairvoyant treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. And it says when it's in balance, it's generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, money quarrels and scarcity. To bring into balance, an offering. Ooh. So we have two owls, and then an eagle, and a hawk, and then a bald eagle. We have all this high vision, surveying the land, far and wide, high connection, abundance, clairvoyance, awareness. What is that for you? What else is coming through? Let me get a drink. Maybe that's just the advice. Let's see. Let's go back to basics. What is the owl teaching us right now? What are we supposed to be aware of? It obviously wants us to get out of thinking and into being, into knowing, into seeing, and not thinking with our, the rational mind. Help us understand. Let's go deeper. What else? The Tower. Okay. Three of Swords and the Emperor. Whoa. The Emperor kind of embodies all four of the kings. So there's something that is going to happen. This is what the Tower says. There's something that's going to happen that's going to shake things up. You're going to have to keep that higher perspective and not get up in the mind about it. It's going to be pretty hard. We don't like these messages, do we? But you're going to be fine. You're going to be stable, sturdy. You're going to take charge. You're going to lead the way through this. So it's and that's what came through in the prior reading. In my mind, what flashed before I drew a card was King of Wands. What came out was King of Cups. That's what led to the reading I just totally scrapped. That led to the eagle hawk imagery, the crown chakra. I got all the chills on that. I got it again. Every time I do this, it feels there's what is this? Does this mean something to you? I don't know what that is. So it feels like you're the leader, that your energy is of the leader in this situation. Like you're out in front of this. Are you leading other people through it? This feels big. And the more, it feels like the more readings we're doing, it's like whoever you are is the collective who comes to who these things reach. Like it's like you're on a mission from God. Wasn't that the Blues Brother? I don't know. I never saw it. But it's like it's big energy. Like look at this. Let's see if we can get some more detail. Let's see what we're feeling. Because it feels like with all this emperor energy, it's like you embody all the elements of all the kings. And maybe that's why the wands came through, like fire, water, earth, air. You have the vision of air. You have the ability to direct your energy and be very with the fire. The cups is you're emotionally balanced. You're very mature. You're not reactionary because that water tempers the fire. And then you're very grounded. Like this is very solid earth energy. So you've got all those traits. So you've obviously done your work and you're leading people. Like you're the one that holds the vision. You're the one who is aware. You are the one who is embodied, and all the worries, they don't bother you. Like you've got the vision, you've got the strategy of the emperor. So you're leading. Let's get some more clarity on this tower moment. What is this? There's Ace of Swords. Well, yeah, that's going to be hard. The Ten of Wands and the King of Swords. So it is your clarity that's going to lead people. Like this Ace of Swords, your connection with spirit, like you're maybe divinely guided. Like you're very intuitive. You have a clarity of vision. You can be very logical and practical, maybe more logical than practical. Like you have the ability to take risks. It's not like you're holding back. It feels like you're going to be helping people carry through beyond the tower. It's like they don't have to see where, yeah, okay, I got all the chills. They don't have to see where you're going because you've got the vision. So what is this? So it feels like forward movement where people can remain heads down while it feels very hard. While it's almost like you're painting the picture of like after the tower falls, like we know that when the tower falls, it's hard. It feels disruptive to life, daily life. And it's like you're telling them, don't worry about that. Like your ability to lead them through that is so that they don't have to carry that heavy load and worry about, oh my God, the sky is falling and we've got to pick up all the pieces. And it's like, no, we don't have to worry about that right now. It's like, oh, okay. So something about you're helping people stay very present because you've got a clear vision of what comes after the tower. Well, let's get the Three of Swords. Let's get a clarification on that. Yeah, there's going to be some sense of loss with what happens. Sorry, this is like heavy energy. King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. But this is a clear, like you're moving people through this really swiftly, whatever it is. You're not lingering in the woe is me-ness of it all. So there is like a temporary, fives are temporary, there's a temporary sense of loss, like, oh, we've lost something, but you're pointing the way to like, but look at all we've gained. Look at all the potential of what there is to be had. And you're leading with a sense of like curiosity and joyfulness and like adventure. It's like, that's what it is. It's like almost like you're trying to teach people how to navigate these things in life. Well, let's get a little more clarity on the Emperor and your role in this. That's the clear part of this. We just don't know what the Tower moment really entails. But maybe it's just the chaos of what's going on in the world, and you're the one helping the people in your sphere of influence to like embody those things. You're like leading them in the way we just talked about. Like they can see you as a leader. Okay, the Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune. This is divinely guided. The Hanged Man. This is like your ability to see things from all perspectives. And you are unrushed, unhurried. And the Two of Cups. You're in alignment with your purpose. And you're in connection with everyone. You're like heart to heart every step of the way. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you already know there's no sense in getting worked up that something bad happened because something good is always right around the corner, right? And it's like you understand the wheel keeps turning. There's no sense in like letting that the bad things that happen drag us down. It's like you're always looking like with the owl perspective, you've got the big picture in mind and you're always looking forward. There's something about the stealthiness or the silent oh yeah, I'm getting all the chills because that's what came was like the way the owl is like, you know, you don't even hear anything when an owl swoops through the night, right? It's just like, even though you want to say if you were real close, maybe you heard that. But there's something about you don't make a big show of being, it's like you're the strong silent type, you know? Yeah, as you lead people through whatever you're navigating. I want to see if there's anything else. I do feel like a tightness right here. I wonder if that has to do with the clairvoyant piece. Like maybe that's what's growing within you is your ability to see the big picture. And oh, okay. It feels like maybe you used to get lost in the minutia, like the details, worrying about all the things. I'm getting so many chills on that. And now it's like, I don't know how. Maybe that's not part of this story, but now you're able to see the big picture. And that's actually your superpower is being the strong silent type leader that can hold the vision. There's there's something yeah, there's a lot of the pressure is building and it's still coming up around man, every time I do that I get the chills. The pressure is building and it's coming up around the head. So is it like this feels like a significant thing, motion, or it almost feels like when a helmet is put on or a robe, it's like a cloak, but it not really. It just feels like that motion is really important or significant. Maybe is there anything else? Is this something like an S? Okay. Let's end with this. There's something, a message in this deck. Spirit Solitaire. There's the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, which we got here, and the Six of Wands. All of this is going to have a successful outcome because it's your clarity of mind, which goes right along with the owl. So we've got double owls and double Ace of Swords. The Page of Pentacles is, it says ideas and discipline on here. And maybe that's what you're instilling in other people because you've already had to overcome that yourself. Is like, it takes non-reactivity. It takes a clear vision and then taking steps, like showing up consistently. That's discipline, right? Showing up consistently to move through this. It's almost like it's like tower moments will always happen, but they won't have the same effect with the traits that you bring to the table and encourage in other people. So maybe this is just to say, whatever leadership position you are in or going for, or you might soon be in or contemplating, that's what to embody. That's your superpower you're bringing into that role. Because when I asked about the Emperor, I was like, what is it about that role? And it's like, well, it's definitely fated, divinely guided. It's your time. This is part of your path. It almost feels like with the Hanged Man, I think about, like, of course you have all the ability to see things from many perspectives, which is what makes you a really great leader. But you're also going to hang out in this role a while. You're going to get comfy there, in the sense that you never truly get comfortable as a leader, but you're going to like make it your for the long run, because it's fated and in alignment with your path. And it does bring you into deeper connection with other people if you truly believe and embody this. Is there anything else? No, I guess that's it. So thank you for being here. Best of luck through the tower moments. If there is any one tower moment, or if that just means through any disruption, this is what you're doing in this role that you might be going into or growing into. So yeah, thank you for being here.